As my name suggests, I'm obsessed with good skin and the products that help me get there. While I'm constantly testing new things, there are a handful of products I've purchased over and over again. The requirement for this video is 5 times or more. For me, that by definition is holy grail. And for me to purchase something more than 5 times, it's gotta be worth talking about. I actually made a video like this 4 years ago, and it's really interesting to see what's still in my routine and what's new. So I'm gonna let you know as we go through it. So I'm gonna break it down by category so it's easy to follow. We're talking skin, body, hair, and makeup. And of course, we start with skincare. First up is cleansers. And I have to start with the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. It's affordable, it's gentle, and it doesn't strip my skin. It's definitely my most purchased cleanser ever. It's perfect for the morning wash or as a second cleanse in my evening routine. Now the funny thing is I went to get it out of the bathroom and I realized that I'm out. So I'm gonna be picking another one up. And when my skin is feeling more reactive, I reach for the S-Sensitive Cleanser. It's soothing, it's gentle, and effective. I've used it as both the first and a second cleanse. Plus it feeds the microbiome with the goodies that my skin needs. It's one that I keep coming back to again and again when my skin needs some calm. In fact, if I could only have one cleanser for the rest of my life, it would be this one still. And there's one that I use specifically for eye makeup removal, Bioderma's Micellar Water. I have tried all of the brands, and this, in my opinion, is just the best. Now, it doesn't replace a cleanse. It's just for gently removing mascara before I double cleanse, because I hate that smudgy black mascara everywhere thing. And in my opinion, nothing beats it. And clearly, I need to buy a new one because I'm nearly out of it. So I'll be picking up both of these products on my next trip to the shops. Next are what I consider the treatments and the serums. The first 2 products are both from Mesama. I adore the Green Rooibos AOX Hydrating Atomizer. Like, I am a serial mister, and this has become such a staple. I know she's looking a little empty there too, but I have 2 more sitting right over there. Then there's the Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. Both of these products are packed with antioxidant boosters to protect, calm, brighten, and support my barrier. And I use this serum specifically with my LED light therapy sessions. This has been shown to increase the results of LED by 260%. Sold. So I use this every time I LED, which is pretty much 5 days a week. Another powerhouse for me is the Allies of Skin Multi-Peptides and Growth Factor Advanced Lifting Serum. So the peptides in this guy boosts elasticity and firmness, and the 3% growth factor complex supports cell regeneration and repair. And I can tell you this stuff works. So I did a video where I tested this product for 42 days to see if it delivered on its claims, and by golly, it did. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description bar below if you want to check it out. So next are the moisturizers and the oils. Now for moisture, funnily enough, Allies of Skin comes up again with 2 products. The Peptides and Antioxidants Advanced Firming Daily Treatment is what I call my Superman in a tube. This is a powerhouse. I've just realized I've said that twice about Allies because that's what I think of their products. But often this is the only thing I travel with. It has 7 peptides, 9 antioxidants, and 13 brighteners. I mean, there's nothing that this cream doesn't do. I have to say, I've gone through more tubes of this than any other moisturizer. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And then there's the Peptides and Omegas Firming Eye Cream. This helped restore the plumpness and the hydration to my under eye area. I used a device that completely ruined it down here, and this helped bring it back to life. I couldn't even tell you how many of these little guys I've gone through. I'm now wishing I had saved all of the empties, like all of them. Of course, we need another room to house them, wouldn't we?
Yes, you would.
And we couldn't have a favorites video without my beloved Augustinus Bader, the Rich Cream. Now, this is proper splurge stuff, but it's one that I've repurchased many times. It's rich, it's hydrating, and my skin just loves it. I truly wish it didn't, but it does. So I keep searching to try to find something that works better on my skin than this, and I have yet to find it. So I keep purchasing it. Now, this is not the normal size, by the way. This is like, they did give this to me, which they don't do very often, by the way. This is 100 mils. I mean, their standards are, 30s and 50s. I tend to buy it in the 50, and they launched this big whopper. I could never afford to buy this big whopper, but she's been going on for a long time. They Thank goodness. I love her. And to lock everything in is the True Botanicals Renew Pure Radiance Oil. This is truly my dry skin savior. Now, I started using this long before Skin Obsessed Mary was born. My besties all use it, and I think that my radiance comes from this bottle. When my skin is actually glowing, it's generally from this. And there's one sunscreen that I have bought more than any other. It's Beauty of Joseon's Relief Sunrise and Probiotics. I like this formulation because how it absorbs into my skin and leaves it feeling dewy and hydrated. It's just another layer of hydration, but it doesn't feel heavy or greasy, and it plays well with everything. And it's totally affordable. I can't believe that I don't have it here to show you. I just realized I left it in California last week, so I need to buy some more of that too. Off to Boots I go. So now we're going to move into body care. And I think this first product has been in every single Empties video the past 3 years. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing After Shower Mist. And this is the only way I can moisturize my back. I just give it a quick spray after the shower and I know I'm covered. So next is a relatively new product that's already hit Holy Grail status. It's the OneSkin Body Supplement. I've talked about it a lot. It contains their OS1 peptide that helps reduce senescent cells, zombie cells, one of the root causes of aging. This product completely eradicated the crepey, wrinkly skin on my arms. I've done a whole video about it, so I'll make sure to link that below if you want to check it out. Like it's really incredible, and it has a permanent spot in my routine. For hands, nothing beats Aveda hand relief. I am so picky about hand creams, and I don't like most of them out there. And yes, I think I've tried them all. But this one sits at the top every single time. Very lovingly, I get these as a gift from my kids, but honestly, I repurchase it myself all the time too. I have a little travel size that sits in my purse and goes with me on every plane. And the unsexiest but most effective product of them all is O'Keeffe's Healthy Feet. I know. I use this every day and it just works. It's cheap as chips and my feet thank me for it. And no, you don't need to see my feet. Next up is hair. Now, this is sort of a new category because up until my 51st birthday, I didn't have to do much with my hair. And then I discovered that menopausal hair is a freaking thing. My hair changed overnight and what I put on my head started to matter. It has been a long old journey, but I've added some solid hair care staples in the past couple of years, and I swear by them. It's a lot more product than I ever used, but at least I found the stuff that works. My greatest love and the product that I am never without is Apres Bon Repair. Now, I think this has singularly made the biggest difference to the condition of my hair. I apply it to dry hair 30 minutes before I shampoo, and it works its magic. The only downside is I haven't figured out how to travel with this big ass bottle. You know, when I do 2 weeks in California or whatever, this does not come with me and I feel that my hair suffers for it. Another Bond Repair treatment I use regularly is K18. I actually discovered this before Apres and it really started my journey back to soft hair. Now this is a bit trickier to use. It likes towel dried hair, which then has to be rinsed off. So for me, it's only once or twice a month. But I keep buying it and I was super excited when they launched this big guy so I don't have to repurchase the smaller ones as frequently. And as while the Bond Repairs tend to be sort of longer term helpers, there is one product that really delivers short term benefits. That is L'Oreal's Elvive 8-Second Wonder Water. I don't know why more people don't talk about this. Like I know they did when it launched like in 2021, but I never hear people using it. I personally love it. It uses limelures with super light moisturizing agents that smooth down the cuticle, which makes your hair shiny and silky. And it's great because it just targets the dry and damaged parts of your hair, so it's not going to weigh down everything everywhere. So I use this at the end of my wash routine just before I get out of the shower. It only takes 8 seconds, it says it in the name, and then I rinse it out. It is pure magic. And I always travel with it. I decant it into these little tiny things because I'm often less inclined to blow dry and style my hair when I'm away. And this extra step just keeps my hair looking sleeker and softer. And the last hair item I always have on hand is Pureology's Color Fanatic. Now, they say this does 21 things. I use it primarily as a leave-in conditioner and it also serves as a heat protectant. It is the first thing I put on after towel drying my hair. And I finally found a little mini travel size. The only place I could find it was Ulta, so I just refill it and it goes with me everywhere. And finally, makeup. Now I don't have a lot here because A, I don't wear enough to go through tons of it, and B, I chop and change. I try a lot of new stuff. But this guy has been around for a while. It's Trini London's BFF cream, and this is my skin blurring secret weapon. It's not quite makeup, it's not quite skincare, it sort of sits in the middle, but it makes me look polished on the days that I don't want to wear makeup. It just makes me look better. It makes me look healthier. It just blurs everything out. And the smell. I love the scent of this product. It does include SPF 30, but I would never wear enough of that to get the coverage it needs. And I always wear a dedicated sunscreen. And last but not least, I wonder if you can see this one coming, my old reliable. This is Maybelline Baby Lips in the color Cherry Me. If I had to guess, I would say I've gone through at least 50 of these things over the last 5 years. I know. It sounds crazy. But Gary, is this probably the most frequent thing you've ever seen?
Yes, without a doubt.
These are everywhere. And the problem is they're getting harder to find. You can't really buy them here anymore. I have to buy them in the US when I'm there. I can buy them off Amazon. They do not sell these in stores in Ireland. So I'm constantly in search of its replacement. I need something that I could buy here. So let me know if you have any suggestions. So guys, that's it. My 2025 lineup of current products that I have repurchased more than 5 times. Some of these have been with me for years, and others are newer discoveries that have quickly become essentials. I do wonder if this is something I should do every year just to see if things have changed. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. And I'd love to hear in the comments, what are your repeat purchases? The things you buy again and again without even thinking. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Top shelf on the thing on the floor is a cleanser with the pump. I think it's not black in the front. It's the one after. I think it's brown. It's called S Skincare. It's a cleanser. It has a pump. It's near the front in a brown glass bottle. Top shelf. Says S on it. That's the one.